Living within your means in Nigeria can feel embarrassing, especially when your parents appears to be thriving. But what you need to know is that quiet stability will always outlast loud instability. Hi there, my name is Adeomi Odini. Welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining us, welcome here, and don't forget to subscribe. This is an amazing space where you get to learn about content creation, business, and finance. And to all my returning subscribers, I want to say big welcome to you guys. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Let's get right into today's video. On today's video, we are talking about how to live within your means without shame. So this is going to be a very short video. I'm just going to run you through how you can do this. First thing you need to do is separate your worth from your income. It is important to know that your income level does not determine your value as a person. So many young Nigerians internalize financial comparison and feel inferior because they cannot afford certain lifestyles. But you need to know that this is not a way to live at all. Because financial seasons change. It doesn't matter how rich you are. There's going to be a time in your life when you will not be as rich. So your identity should not fluctuate with your income. You need to be consistent with who you are, which means be yourself and stop comparing yourself with other people. Secondly, reject peer pressure. Group trips, frequent outings, expensive birthdays, all of this can create silent pressures. It is very important to normalize saying it is not in my budget right now. If your friends are matured, they will respect your boundaries. The immature ones around them will show themselves when you create boundaries. And this means you are able to easily filter your friends. Thirdly, build pride in stability. You need to understand the joy that comes with the ability to pay your rent and do basic things without borrowing. There is strength in paying your rent without borrowing. There is dignity in saving consistently. And there is a special peace when you are not owing people. So stability is not boring. It is powerful. Next one, you need to avoid performance spending. When you spend to maintain image, it often leads to regrets. When your financial decisions are influenced by how they look rather than how they impact your future, you are prioritizing perception over progress. You are prioritizing, what will people think? What will people say? How will people feel over your own progress? If you want long-term progress, you have to humbly spend your money. Lastly, understand delayed gratification. Living within your means right now is not permanent deprivation. It is what we call strategic delay. It is you choosing future freedom over present applause. So yes, living within your means is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of discipline. Let me tell you for a fact, every single thing you are unable to afford right now because you chose to save or because you chose future gratification, you are going to get them in abundance later on in life. I am a perfect example of that. There was a time in my life where I could not afford shoes, I could not afford bags, like the basics of personal luxury. I couldn't afford them. But look at me now, I'm able to afford some of the things that I felt, I would never be able to get in life. We've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one.